or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time is tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. Coming up, Divisional Round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. Richardson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that?
That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kyle Williams, 63 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
The Steelers will
Richardson will throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2 CDs.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 4. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Jaguars have cut the lead back down to 2. Extra point good by Prater. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Got his man, it's Williams. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first. Looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
Back to the air with Richardson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Steelers 24, Jaguars 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
60 Vikings.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Down the field, he's got Warren. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyler Warren, 76 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
19.
They go play action with Richardson. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown, Steelers. Kyle Williams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Ready?
First down, Jacksonville.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Go! Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball under 30 now. Here's second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1. At the Steelers' 30-yard line.
70
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And they'll go right back to right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give up the middle to right. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Complete to right. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Montez Sweat. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round weekend. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Richardson looking to throw this. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with Wright.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Richardson to throw.
They'll roll him out right.
Montez Sweat. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Anthony Richardson taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote a Rick Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Now back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 59 yards.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up a throw. And yet again it's McLaurin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Terry McLaurin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 22. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
18,
Richardson going on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
37-yard line.
Here Richardson yet again. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He finds his man complete. It's Lane. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Wright, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead. Richardson will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Steelers 44.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Down the sideline he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. His defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Past midfield, look out. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Let's go now.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They're going to try and throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away and it falls.
Cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them uppercats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak, whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all on the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,